This is what lasagna looked like in medieval Italy. The recipe comes from Liber de Cucina, or the Book of Cooking, written around the year 1300, and it differs quite a lot from the modern version. First off, there were no tomatoes, since those wouldn't show up in Europe for about 200 years. Also, the pasta is leavened with yeast, like bread dough, and then it's rolled out and cut into squares before being boiled, which is like the modern version. But where it really differs are the flavors. Without tomato sauce, the medieval cook relied on precious spices like peppery grains of paradise from Africa, and then ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove from Asia. Flavors that today we would associate with pumpkin pie, not lasagna. But it starts to resemble modern lasagna again as it's layered with freshly grated cheese. I used Parmesan as it would have been around at the time. But even with the cheese, the flavors here are wildly different from a modern lasagna, as is how you eat it, with a stick. The recipe specifically calls for it to be eaten with a wooden skewer since forks were just starting to become a thing in Italy. Full recipe, skewer and all, is in the Tasting History Cookbook.